When Adam Lanza shot his way into Sandy Hook Elementary School, he was carrying 3 weapons.
It turns out YouTube videos of Stair preparing for the attack have been found.
Before becoming a mass killer, the 22-year-old is now in jail under $5 million bond and is watch.
There's millions of people that have created a YouTube channel. The majority of them become obscure, while others make millions of dollars off of their channel. And if you're a viewer of mine, you already know that a lot of YouTubers have become horrible criminals. We've covered cases like Randy Stair, Mr. Anime, and even found the YouTube channels of school shooters. But a few days ago, we found the YouTube channel of Jeffrey Epstein. Jeffrey Epstein was an American financier who became notorious for running a large-scale trafficking operation involving underage girls. He started his career in the 1970s as a teacher at the Dalton School despite not having a college degree, then moved into finance, working at Bear Stearns before creating his own firm, J. Epstein and Company. Through his work, he built wealth by managing money and providing tax and estate services for extremely wealthy clients, while also cultivating connections with powerful figures in politics, business, royalty, and academia. Beginning in the early 2000s, Epstein was investigated for sexually abusing minors. In 2008, he pleaded guilty in Florida to procuring a child for prostitution and served about 13 months in jail under a controversial plea deal that limited further prosecution. In 2019, he was arrested again on federal charges of trafficking minors in Florida and New York. Epstein died in jail in August 2019 before his case went to trial. His death was officially ruled as suicide, though it has remained the subject of public controversy. On January 30th, 2026, the U.S. Department of Justice released millions of pages of documents from the Epstein files, including previously unseen photos and videos. Within the recent updates, people found that Jeffrey Epstein got email notifications from YouTube, and because of that, we are willing to see his YouTube channel name. Ladies and gentlemen, I present you guys Little St. Jeff 1. This channel was found by Flawless Aaron, who screenshotted the channel and posted it to the r/Epstein subreddit. This was found within the leak, and Flawless Aaron even posted the proof. This is a receipt from YouTube since Jeff had recently purchased YouTube Red on January 4th, 2016. To those who don't remember YouTube Red, it was a subscription service that allowed you to watch YouTube ad-free and to continue watching videos with your phone off. It even allowed you to watch YouTube Red movies and shows. In 2018, YouTube Red was rebranded to YouTube Premium. The email sent to Jeffrey from YouTube reads, "Hi Little St. Jeff 1. Welcome to YouTube Red. You get an amplified video and music experience across YouTube. Ad-free videos, save offline, save songs and videos on your mobile device to watch offline. Background play keeps playing while using other apps, or with screen off." This YouTube channel was made back in 2008. The channel only had 2 subscribers, but to nobody's surprise, 2 days later once this information got out, YouTube deleted Jeffrey Epstein's YouTube channel. Funny enough, when this information came out, a lot of people subscribed to the channel before being taken down. At first, I wasn't going to make a video on this information. It is big news that we finally found the YouTube channel that belonged to the most controversial man, but Epstein never posted a single video. Since the channel is long gone, it's not like we can see his watch history or even see the channels he subscribed to, but then I remembered. There is a way. In November 2025, a website called Jmail launched, presenting a searchable archive of emails and records released under the Epstein Files Transparency Act. This site was built to resemble Gmail, organizing the released material into an inbox-style interface rather than leaving it buried inside raw documents. Jmail was created by Riley Walls, an internet artist, and Luke Eagle, a web developer. Their approach was simple: rebuild the released records in a format people already understand. The site is presented from the perspective of Epstein's personal email account, showing messages and text conversations that extended up until 2019. To do this, Jmail processes the released documents using automated text scanning and search tools, allowing the material to be indexed and browsed in ways the original release never allowed. Nothing on this site was private or newly uncovered. The records had already been made public. Jmail just reorganized them. Since Jeffrey Epstein's YouTube channel never uploaded a single video, and even though the account itself has since been deleted, online activity doesn't always disappear when an account is removed. Traces of it can remain embedded in records that weren't originally meant to be read this way. So while the channel itself no longer exists, the footprint it left behind didn't vanish. It ended up somewhere most people weren't looking. Since I am more familiar with the Gmail interface, it was easier for me to dig up notifications. This is way easier than scrolling through files. I simply went on the search bar and typed in YouTube, and after that, I got countless emails relating to YouTube videos. Now before we get into what you came for, I want you guys to watch the video till the end. And if you like it and think I earned your subscription, then like and subscribe. We're trying to reach 300,000 subscribers by the end of June. Now back to what you came for. As you can see, there's a few emails from YouTube, and there's even emails from other random people sending YouTube links to Jeffrey Epstein, which we will watch together. Quick disclaimer and apology, I sadly cannot filter out the YouTube emails in chronological order, so I'll just be reading each email as we go on. But I will tell you guys the dates to when these were sent so you can have an idea. Sorry for the inconvenience, but it'll be way easier for me to get this video out quicker for you guys than to make an actual timeline. We already talked about the YouTube Red Receipt, which is the first email that pops up when you search YouTube. Surprisingly, underneath the email, we actually get the first ever email relating to YouTube. This email is from a YouTube service that was sent to Jeffrey Epstein on January 5th, 2008. It reads, "Hi G Project, please click on this link to reset your password," followed by the link. This is your typical recovery email, but there is something important to note. The email started off with G Project instead of little st Jeff1. This tells me that this was originally the name of Jeffrey Epstein's YouTube channel, but later down the line he changed it to little st Jeff1. It is also cool to note that this is the oldest email sent to Jeffrey Epstein relating to YouTube. The next email is another YouTube receipt telling us that on October 10th, 2015, Jeffrey spent $28.99 on The Untold History of the United States Season 1. This is a documentary that came out back in 2012. On February 18th, 2017, YouTube would send an automated newsletter to Epstein. At first, I was going to skip these for the video because it's just spam, but to my surprise, these emails are crucial and gives us an inside look on what videos are being recommended to Epstein. Meet the trickshot master of YouTube, Florian Venom Kohler. This tells us that Epstein would watch Venom, who is a pool professional and trickshotter. Sadly, it doesn't tell me what specific video Epstein watched, but since this email from YouTube is vague, that probably means he watched a handful of pool table trickshot videos. On that same email, we find out that he got notified that Lance Bass from the boy band NSYNC collabed with the Try Guys, which was a collab done on a YouTube Red series that was posted to BuzzFeed Video. The video itself was posted on February 23rd, 2017. While watching the video, it is eerie knowing that one of the biggest criminals in the world has seen this video. Now, there is a good chance that Epstein hasn't actually seen it, but since it was recommended to him in a YouTube spam email, that tells us that he either watches the Try Guys or is a big fan of NSYNC. Once again, on that email, it mentions Hot Ones First We Feast and even the Backstreet Boys. There's also other newsletter emails from YouTube that mentions the UFC. Since the UFC is one of the biggest televised events of all time, it doesn't surprise me that Jeffrey Epstein is a fan. After all, his good buddy Trump is a fan of the UFC, so they probably watched it together. This next email was sent on March 18th, 2017. This is another newsletter. The channels mentioned on it are the BBC, Lindsey Stirling, and once again, the Try Guys. Considering the Try Guys have shown up in the Epstein emails more than once, this proves to me that he was a fan of the Try Guys and most definitely subscribed to them. I really want to know what Epstein would think of Ned having an affair with his wife back in 2022. Just a thought. Again, here's another email relating to the UFC. There's a few of them in here and I don't want to be repetitive, so I won't bring up these emails. Yes, he was a fan of the UFC. Enough said. This next email is an old one from February 22nd, 2008. This one's interesting and stands out from the rest of the emails. Warius wants to share a video with you. After clicking on the link, it takes me to a now private upload. Sadly, I cannot access it through the Wayback Machine, and this raises a few questions. Who posted this video? What's in the video? And most importantly, who linked this video to Epstein's personal email? The only name we have is Warius, and sadly, it's a dead end. In the next email, another friend of Jeffrey Epstein sent him a video, and luckily for us, we can watch it. On August 30th, 2010, KDrev43 shared the fried chicken song.
Fried chicken, I really like that with my bacon, with a side fries and a nice apple pie and a large soda drink. Fried chicken, I really like that with my bacon.
This was a viral video back in the day, and it even became an early trend on YouTube with other people joining in on the fun. Now, I noticed something strange. The email was sent on August 30th, 2010, but the video itself was posted on April 22nd, 2012. How does that make sense? Is Jmail even a reliable source since I found a contradiction? Well, I don't know. In the beginning of the video, I mentioned that I couldn't filter out the emails to have them listed in chronological order from when they were sent. So maybe the people behind Jmail messed up the dates? After all, they are still credible because all of this information comes from the Epstein files themselves. However, it did make me a bit skeptical. Also, I tried to identify the person who sent Epstein the fried chicken song, and I may have a lead. The email shows me a name, Cassandra Smith. Since I have access to all of Jeffrey Epstein's emails, I searched up that name onto the search bar and found this disturbing message. Hey, so it's all over, huh? I know that you are so happy. Just wanted to say hi, since I never made it back by the chit chat. Come visit whenever you want. You are always welcome to visit New York. You were very kind and very much appreciated. Okay, thanks, have a great weekend. Cassandra Smith is a close friend of Epstein. Matter of fact, she was named in the emails 1,320 times. I then decided to Google Cassandra Smith Epstein onto Google, and the Google AI tells me that there's no one with that name associated with Jeffrey Epstein. Was Cassandra Smith an alias? Probably. But I really want to know why Cassandra sent the fried chicken song to Jeffrey Epstein. On November 24, 2010, Martin Nowak linked a video to Jeffrey Epstein. He wrote, "Our two shadows look like one." Clicking on the link sent me to this page. This video is no longer available because the YouTube account associated with this video has been terminated. Martin Nowak has been linked to Epstein a handful of times. He sent many more YouTube links to Epstein through email. Although I've been having bad luck with the Wayback Machine, I finally found something. The title of the video was Lily Marlene. I still can't watch the video, but at least we found the title. The last time it was saved on the Wayback Machine was back in 2022. At first, Lily Marlene sounds like a victim, but after googling the name of her, a song pops up of the same name, made by Marlene Dietrich. Our Two Shadows Look Like One is actually a reference to a song lyric in that song from 1939. So maybe this email isn't sus after all. On February 4, 2017, Ariane de Rothschild sent 2 now deleted YouTube videos to Epstein saying the Swiss love it. Jeffrey would even reply back saying very funny. His whole team is here in Palm Beach. It's so crazy. Once again, the link doesn't work and it's a dead end. On March 3, 2016, the email account would link a Jimmy Kimmel video titled Trumped, starring Broderick and Nathan Lane, poking fun at Donald Trump's 2016 presidential campaign by imagining their characters as political consultants trying to make money by backing the worst candidate ever. When they pick Donald Trump as their flop candidate, things go hilariously wrong because he becomes successful anyway. Jeffrey replied back saying, "My favorite by far. Wow, that's a baby." On March 11, 2019, Steve Bannon linked The Brink official trailer where Epstein responds back with, "Wow, great. Really well done. Much better than Morris. Pretty intense." The Brink is about Steve Bannon after he leaves the White House. The documentary follows him as he travels through Europe, trying to build and influence far-right political movements, advising nationalist parties, and promoting his worldview. This next email is really funny. An unknown account sent this video on February 14, 2015. This video is titled, "You Are a Cunt," a music video from Cat McSnatched, which was a viral video back in the day. I would like to play the full song for you guys, but of course this is a music video and it is copyrighted, but I do recommend the watch. That's the entire first page of emails relating to YouTube sent to Jeffrey Epstein. Now keep in mind, there are a total of 1,318 emails involving YouTube. And yes, I clicked through every single one. Now to give it to you guys straight, this is what I saw. A majority of the videos linked to Epstein have since been deleted or terminated by YouTube, which sucks. Epstein watched a lot of historical videos, classical music, a lot of older comedians, videos of jet planes, and a lot of massaging videos, which we'll get into for this segment. Now, don't expect me to mention every email because, like I said, hundreds of YouTube links no longer work, or the video itself is not interesting. Also, all the videos you're seeing right now are all from Epstein. These are videos he would watch, and we will cover most of them in this video. So join me as we do a deep dive to the YouTube videos that Jeffrey Epstein watched. On December 26, 2010, Catherine Marie Kuka told Epstein to check this video out. This video takes you to a viral video from 2010 of a kid doing a voiceover on a stop motion. This video has 34 million views and it's about a seashell with shoes on. Very innocent video, but why did she send kid content to Epstein? Weird. On September 8, 2017, Jeffrey would send a video to someone titled Helicopter Video of St. Thomas after Hurricane Irma. The reason why I felt like mentioning this video is because St. Thomas Island is right next to Little St. James, aka Epstein's Island. The video was recorded inside of a helicopter showing the aftermath of a hurricane. This next one is hilarious. This is a video sent by Jeffrey Epstein on August 12, 2010 to someone redacted. The video is titled Farting Girlfriend.
Also ruins a lot of lives. Since when did you start advocating this kind of journalism, huh?
You're the one that's always talking about increasing the stakes.
Yeah, but not this way, not at the cost of...
Snälla! Allvarligt! Vad håller du på med?
Blev du arg? Förlåt, det var bara ett skämt.
Ja, jättekul.
Konstigt. Det var bara ett skämt. Men farligt.
Jag vet inte vad det är med dig.
Förlåt. Men jag lovar att jag inte ska göra om så.
Gillar inte att du håller på sådär.
Okej, jag lovar. Aldrig igen. Cooper, förlåt mig.
You know, even if we ran an accompanying article saying that Ted was innocent and released, people would still consider him guilty of assassination. Something I've learned in the last few weeks that...
Jeffrey, if you're watching this video, you are indeed a freak. As we know, Jeffrey Epstein's YouTube channel got terminated, but going through his emails, Jeffrey linked a YouTube channel called WATH. This channel was opened on November 24th, 2006. The bio reads, "It's a mystery." Disturbingly, this channel has almost 15,000 subscribers, despite the channel not having a single upload. Could this be one of those channels that posted explicit unlisted videos considering YouTube's moderation was bad back in the day? Or could this be Epstein's secret channel? I want you guys to remember this channel because we'll get back to it. Ariane de Rothschild sent interesting YouTube videos to Epstein. They're kind of funny, so I want to share them with you. The email was sent on December 15, 2014. It reads, "This is from the girls," linking two videos.
Jeff. They call me Jeff. They call me Jeff. They call me Jeff. That's not my name. My name is Jeff. Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Jeff. Who let the dogs out? Jeff.
Jeffrey Epstein has viewed YouTube boobs before. On January 7th, 2016, Epstein would receive a receipt from YouTube telling us that he rented Husband and Wives for $3.99. No idea why he didn't just pay for the full thing if he was so rich. While scrolling through his emails, I found out that Epstein sent a Joe Rogan podcast video to a redacted person. The podcast episode starred Jordan Peterson. This email was sent on July 3rd, 2018. On July 3rd, 2018, Epstein sent a Pokemon Go video from Lachlan to Deepak Chopra. Deepak Chopra is an Indian-American author and New Age figure known for promoting alternative medicine through widely popular books and media, and he appears in the emails quite a bit. No idea why Jeffrey Epstein would watch Pokemon Go videos, but he most certainly did. He also sent that Pokemon Go video to other people as well. The next email is very disturbing. Jeffrey sent a YouTube video to a redacted person on January 2nd, 2018. He wrote, "You know what's sadder than marriage? Dying alone surrounded by prostitutes. For better or for worse, we can't access the YouTube video anymore." This next video is a funny one because it revolves around Donald Trump. On January 4th, 2016, Joy Chu would send this parody to Epstein, which is funny. In fact, if you look through the emails, you would see Epstein sharing these Trump edits. This next one is interesting, because someone sent Epstein an unlisted YouTube video with only 40 views. Male TC would send this email to Jeffrey Epstein as well to other people. They wrote, "Thank you for the offer to cover the 737 training. The type rating was $9,639 with hotel or $7,874 without. I'm not sure what you meant. My double balance is $21,635 since April. This video of my work, priceless. Warwing viral prank followed by the link to the video. It's not released or edited completely yet, so please keep private for now." And because of me, this video is no longer private. When you click on the video, it takes you to this. Warwing's final cut with no subs. This video was posted to a channel with no subscribers, and from the looks of it, this is supposed to be some draft of another video. We are currently watching a version of the video with no subtitles. I'm curious as to where the full video was posted. Luckily for you guys, I found the full cut of the video. It's a prank video where Maxman TV sets up a flight instructor to think he's taking a normal volunteer student up. but the student is actually a capable pilot. So once they're in the air, she starts pulling aggressive, aerobatic style moves to shock and freak out the instructor. So it seems that the person who sent this video to Epstein was some type of editor for the show. The email interaction doesn't end there. Jeffrey responds to a few redacted people in this conversation. I hope it results in some fun when released. Refunds. Should I talk to Rich or stand by? Done this morning. Thank you. Sent from iPhone. On February 17th, 2015, Epstein would send a YouTube link to a redacted person. I wish we got more context to why he sent a tutorial on how to give someone a massage. Matter of fact, Epstein would send more videos from this same exact channel to other people. The video is not explicit at all, but I'll censor out the girl's face just in case. This next one is wild. On May 5th, 2018, Epstein would send out a YouTube link to Karyana, who is a dentist and was Jeffrey Epstein's last known girlfriend. He would send her this video titled, Let's Talk About Sex, which is a show in Russia that goes by the same name. In this video, they show techniques on how to eat ice cream, and towards the second half, it demonstrates how to eat fruit. I had no idea that Jeffrey was this inexperienced and that he needed to pull up a tutorial. Once again, here's Epstein sending an email from 2015 showcasing another massage video from the same channel. Considering Epstein has sent different types of massage videos to different people, this tells me that he was for sure subscribed to Massage Nerd. Also, do not harass this channel because it's just a normal massage channel, which is supposed to be educational and not supposed to be sexual. Speaking of the same channel, here's another email that Epstein sent back in 2015 playing a different video from Massage Nerd. The next YouTube link he sent was another massage video, but it's not from Massage Nerd, but instead from Samada Tantra School. This video is titled Full Body Energy Orgasm with Tantric Massage Man to Woman. It's also important to note that he sent this same video to a handful of people. The final email we'll be talking about is this one, which has to be the most disturbing one. Randy Wright sent an email on August 10th, 2018 saying, We are taking you to a circus on Friday evening. We first met the twins you see at Curtain Call when they were in strollers. I'll be in their act now. Linked YouTube video, smiley face. Cool, how was it? Looks quite cute, especially the little twins. Very nice. Sent from iPhone. Now let's click on the YouTube link. This is a video recording from the Zope Circus. This video was uploaded to the Dance Your Doodle YouTube channel on September 5th, 2016. This recording is really innocent at first, showing footage of a circus and the performers. But then I noticed something on the 1 minute and 25-second timestamp. 2 child performers are highlighted. Who are they, you may ask? Well, once you read the description, it tells you who they are. The Zope family circus came to Winter Park. Diana and Randy were there. There is a snippet of what we saw. So I presume that these 2 kids are named Diana and Randy. Going through the emails, Jeffrey didn't respond, but the video was sent to him. Could these 2 kids be victims? Who knows? Also, remember when I mentioned the channel WAF with over 15,000 subscribers and it may be Epstein's secret channel? Well, I did find a comment underneath this video. Now it's not a comment from WAF, but instead Eric Mansilla. The reason why I bring this comment up is because they wrote something disturbing. I am part of this wonderful tradition. This could mean a few things. They could have worked on the production of the circus, which is innocent if you ask me, but why leave a comment where the children are highlighted? I could be reaching, but remember, this is part of the Jeffrey Epstein rabbit hole, so anything is plausible. Also, the reason why I brought up WAF again is because their channels look similar. WAF has a banner showcasing the night sky with stars, while Eric has a profile picture of a star. Once again, I could be reaching, but this is the Jeffrey Epstein rabbit hole after all. This video isn't over just yet, because allegedly, Jeffrey Epstein had a Minecraft channel that is still up. After further inspection, and despite what you all heard, it's most likely fake and not ran by Jeffrey Epstein. I could not find any proof in the emails that the YouTube channel Guns Ablazing was owned by Epstein. This channel posts about Minecraft videos and only uploaded 3 videos. And if this was Epstein, YouTube would have terminated the channel by now. Also, there is a now deleted comment of Guns Ablazing that was under a Markiplier FNAF video, which if it was actually Epstein running the channel, that would be hilarious. However, there is proof of Jeffrey Epstein sending R34 of FNAF. But that's besides the point. Oh, and in case you're wondering what pops up when you search up Markiplier on the Jmail site, he does indeed pop up. a Pinterest notification pops up saying, "New topics you might love: cast iron skillet, MLP, which is most likely My Little Pony, and Markiplier." So there is a good chance that Jeffrey Epstein watched Markiplier. I wonder what he would have thought of Iron Lung. Next up, let's talk about a YouTuber who was funded by Jeffrey Epstein. Now, to be honest, I don't really want to talk about this, so I'm going to have my friend Farrell McGuire talk about this section.
Speaking of Epstein potentially having other YouTube channels, he did in fact help a YouTuber out. On Reddit, a user posted the following. Epstein funded the early YouTube career of disgraced neuroscientist turned white supremacist lolcow, Jean-Francois Garriapie. He single-handedly paid for their initial $25K Kickstarter goal and continued to provide further funding and PR advice long after the project flopped. Garriapie is also known for accusations of marital abuse, accusations of sex crimes against minors, and rampant speculation regarding the mysterious disappearance of his recent partner. He is also seemingly proud of the recent revelations and also for having appeared on the FBI's radar. He described Epstein as a good man, an ambitious man, and a visionary in many ways. Most of the material consists of email correspondence from 2013 to 2015, showing how the project was financed through a Kickstarter campaign and additional private funding. The email document discusses about specific dollar amounts, payment coordination, and the confirmation of financial support. They show that Jeffrey Epstein provided funding connected to the project, both in relation to the Kickstarter and through follow-up financial backing discussed over email. The correspondence also references efforts to promote and sustain the channel through online platforms and media outreach. This FBI intake report records that a tip was submitted referencing online material and the earlier funding relationship. The document does not present findings or conclusions. It simply logs that an allegation was reported and notes the limitation of verification. Overall, the document shows two stages. The original crowdfunding and financial support of a YouTube project, followed years later by a formal report to authorities concerning that funding. They reflect fundraising reporting processes, not legal outcomes or judgments.
That's pretty much everything YouTube related associated with Jeffrey Epstein. A majority of his history are jet videos, comedians, classical music, massage videos, etc. Those videos were either sent or received by Epstein. We don't know what channels he was subscribed to, but he was for sure subscribed to the Try Guys and definitely a fan of Massage Nerd. Thanks to Jmail, I also have access to Epstein's Cornhub links, and there's about 20 of them, and yes, I clicked every single link. But all the videos are taken down, and I also have access to Epstein's Amazon purchase history. In case you're wondering what underwear he wears, I got you. Thank you guys for watching. This was definitely a fascinating rabbit hole that I fell into, and I felt like sharing it with you guys. If you think I earned your subscription, please like the video and subscribe, because we're trying to hit 300K by the end of June. Extremely plausible, so if it does happen, that'll be great. See you guys.